There's only one thing to do.
Drop it. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. This is RobotnikIsSexy on a very super special Christmas morning. It's all Christmassy, except not really, but yeah. This morning or yesterday evening I was trying to get some Hail UU matches, and I got a couple. This was actually, I think, the first one I got. The Smoke on Wi-Fi Battler was actually working out, so I'm going to lead with Hanukkah Bush, because I've got to get out the Hanukkah Bush, because it's Christmas morning, and then I'm going to switch into Xatu, hoping he was going for Spikes or Sleep Powder or something. He does that. Since he has Natural Cure, doesn't really bother him too much. I should have actually double switched out into Nidoking and put some offensive pressure on him early, but instead I get up a Reflect and just your turn out of there. I cannot touch this Umbreon. This team in general has a huge Umbreon weakness, and I'm going to make a really bonehead move that should never be repeated. For some reason, I forgot that Umbreons carry Heal Bell, so I'm like, oh, I'll Toxic it, it'll be worth it. I might get poisoned, but it's worth it because I need to wear down that Umbreon. And then Umbreon whips out the Heal Bell, and I have a Toxic Wailord, or not Wailord, Walrein. I always confuse the two, they sound the same. So that really sucks, especially since this guy's team is like 100% stall. It is the biggest annoyance I have faced in a while. And strangely, I think he's got 4 or 5 fighting weaknesses, so yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know. He was gonna switch right out into Bouffalant. I guess he was predicting the Leech Seed there, which is a pretty smart move, but I'm just gonna sub up. This is kind of awkward because my Blizzard can break a sub, and I was just hoping he would stay in and substitute a bunch, but instead he's gonna switch into his Seed, which gets crit frozen, and then he protects, and now I'm gonna get greedy, folks. He's gonna live on like 2 HP when I should have switched out into Xatu there. That was a big misplay, because now that those Stealth Rocks are up, I am gonna have to switch out into Hitmontop to spin them away, and he's gonna be able to hit me with 3 turns, because I have to Foresight him first, so all of that would have been prevented had I just switched in on the low HP Seed. You know, he's got no way of recovery other than Wish, which he probably would have gone for, actually. He probably would have switched out into Umbreon and gotten a Wish up. But I just really wanted that Seed kill. I thought I might be able to kill him, and he lived on like 1 or 2 HP, and I get screwed over, so I'm not even sure if you can call that a misplay or getting screwed by the RNG, but I did crit freeze with Blizzard, but although he didn't stay frozen at all, so you know, the freeze was almost a mockery of me, I don't know, the game not being my friend, the RNG. Yeah, he's gonna Sleep Talk Seismic Toss twice, then wake up and get up Seismic Toss, so I think he's Sleep Talk Seismic Toss every time he uses Sleep Talk. My reasoning for switching into Xatu is in case he went for or Sleep Talked Will-O-Wisp, it wouldn't have worked because of Magic Bounce, but on second thought, I think my guy was poisoned anyway, so Will-O-Wisp wouldn't have worked anyway, but he's just PP stalling my guys right now with Rest and Sleep Talk, so this is hugely annoying. It really is, so I'm going to get on the Leech Seed. Even if he predicts the Leech Seed and switches to Bouffalant, I don't care. I can actually deal with Bouffalant with Nidoking and Glaceon, who is Choice Scarfed Modest, so I was actually hoping he would switch into Bouffalant there, but he doesn't. We're going to make a double switch. Rosetta's going to come out. I'm not sure if Rosetta was a max speed Roserade Timid or if it was Choice Scarfed. Either way, it is going to outspeed me. I was hoping it would be a slower one, But just judging on team balance, he's got 3 very bulky things, so it's more likely he is going to be faster than me, and he is, and that really sucks. So I'm out of a Nidoking, but in the long run it doesn't really matter that much because, Nidoking can't touch his Umbreon at all, which is a huge problem. So as you saw there, Glaceon's going to take out Roserade, which is very satisfying. It's probably like the one true kill I really get in this match. I think the rest of the game he pretty much just, I don't know, he pretty much is controlling the match because his Umbreon can take any hit I throw at him because, you know, this is a crappy underused Hail team. It's not really meant for dealing with Umbreons. As such. I could make some adjustments to it. Maybe I could put on Cobalion or something. I don't know. I mean, there's room for change, but yeah, he's gonna. My explanation for throwing out Hitmontop there, I thought he was gonna try to pass a wish to Bouffalant, so I was hoping we were gonna double switch and I would get an Intimidate on Bouffalant. That was my mind playthrough. So just throw away Hitmontop. Just not switching into Xatu on that turn really screws me over, because, as I said, like 4 or 5 of his Pokemon are weak to fighting, so it's a huge problem. I should have really thought about that, but I didn't. And that's what happens when I play games. I don't think, and then Pokemon die. So if you are ever thinking of wanting to challenge me, don't really be overwhelmed or feel overwhelmed, because I am really just kind of a mediocre player. I play it mostly for fun, so yeah. Umbreon is going to try to PP stall me, which is really, really annoying, but instead of just forfeiting and running and ending the match here, I'm like, okay, you want to PP stall me? I'm just going to switch between Walrein and Glaceon over and over and over. They both have Ice Body, so I can take a lot of foul play hits. And I really don't care. I'm hoping to stall out all 12 of his Protects. I think when you PP max, I think maybe it's 16. I think it's 16 for a Protect. I don't know if I ever really do stall out any of his PP things. I think eventually he just decides to Death Fodder Umbreon because he's got a Crocodile on the wings. And, yeah, Crocodile is not something I'm going to want to see because my last 2 Pokemon are Ice types, and Crocodile is more than likely carrying the Stone Edge. So, my only real hope is that he'll switch out into Crocodile like a dum-dum, and I can get an Ice Beam kill, or that he will miss with Stone Edge, or maybe go for Earthquake or something, because my Walrein has a lot of defense EVs, and I could take an Earthquake. I could probably take 1, because Walrein is at like half health, probably less than half, so he's just going to stay in and go for foul plays as I take him out with a couple Ice Beams, I think 3, so Umbreon is intensely, stupidly defensive. And then he's going to throw out his Crocodile, which unfortunately he's going to land that Stone Edge. I'm going to Protect for no reason, really. I should have just gone for Surf, but unfortunately he's going to land his second Stone Edge, really, really hoping he was going to miss, because I could have KO'd him with Surf, and then all he had left was his Bouffalant, so that's actually a pretty close 2-0. I mean, it kind of looked like I got wrecked, which, you know, a lot of my Pokemon really did get quite wrecked, yeah, I felt it was a pretty good game despite that, and even though I lost narrowly, I'm gonna have a Merry Christmas. I'm gonna have a happy old super fun time day, and I hope you do too. So yeah, until then, I will see you later, YouTube.